on, and every time a guest comes on, we like to ask them, you know, when the card that they're fighting on, what free fight parlay would you advise to the fans?
What fight would I advise on the 3-fight?
Yeah, if we go for a 3-fight parlay, we pick 3 fights, and which of them do you reckon you can choose yourself? That's very much an option.
Oh man, you already know I'm putting money on myself.
So we got Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad, Misha Serkinov versus Ryan Spann.
I'm gonna go with, I see the card that she was posted here. I'm gonna go with Leon, just because he's had a full camp. Man, the guy, he has to be healthy and ready. He just, he hasn't fought in a while, and he's solid everywhere. Bilal, he just had a fight, so I fought on short notice shortly after a 3-round fight, so I know you can get pretty busted up in there, and then you're just not 100% going into that fight. So for that reason and that reason only, I'm going to go with Leon. I'm a big believer in Bilal Muhammad. I think he's a, very well-rounded, fantastic fighter. Excuse me. And, yeah.
One more.
I'm going to go with myself, Leon Edwards, and then I'm going to go with Jonathan Martinez. That guy's a gamer. He always shows up. He doesn't talk much, and that's what I like about him. He doesn't talk much, and he shows up. He can wrestle. He can strike. He's got fantastic cardio. I know those guys at Factory X are always well-conditioned and well-coached with Mark Montoya. So I think that's what I'm going with.
So y'all heard it here first, man. ERYK ANDERS, your boy parlay is a plus 359 odds, meaning you put $100 down, you're getting back 359. So I mean, that's a hell of a parlay right there. And if it cashes in, ERYK, how much you want?
10%. But since
10%.
Yeah, 10% will do, man. 10%.
Right, real quick. So when you're walking out into that octagon, man, take me into the locker room with you, man. What's going into your mind? Are you cool, calm, collective? Are you ready for war? Are you looking at that guy like this is the last guy in the war and I'm the last soldier and I need to defend my field? What's going on in your mind?
Man, nothing much, man. I try to clear my mind so that I'm reactive. I think I try to leave all the emotion out of it. I'm not an emotional person anyway, so I think that emotion clouds the judgment and inhibits your reaction time. So I think I just go out there, clear my mind, and go out there, be an athlete, be a fighter, be myself, and do my thug thizzle.
Thug thizzle.
While we're talking about finishes, there was a strange sort of finish that happened this weekend. Aljamain Sterling, Peter Yan. Similar story happened with you with when you fought Tim Williams, when you caught him with that massive head kick as he was just coming up. How did you land that KO? Did you just like throw it with just if it lands, it lands, or did you kind of time it and set up?
Mine was legal, and it wasn't for a championship fight.
Yours was legal, yeah.
Yeah, the referee, they always come back out there. The guy who's going to ref your fight, the guy or girls who's going to ref your fight, they come back there and they ask you, they give you their spiel. If I tell you to fight back, I'm about to stop the fight. I'll give you one warning, whatever their little spiel is. And at the end, they always ask you, do you have any questions for me? And, this was back and forth, back when they were going back and forth with the what's a downed opponent. So I was like, what is a downed opponent? And he told me what a downed opponent was. Cool. 3 points of contact. He's still up. And, man, there were several times during that fight where, I had knocked him down or he was getting up. And, he would like kick at me or do something to get me to back up or make space that he could get up. But this particular time, I think because there was only like 23 seconds left on the clock, he was just trying to get up really quick. So, I just stepped in and kicked that field goal. Forward, I don't believe he's ever been knocked out. I've never been knocked out. So, we're both durable, hit hard, and I can just, imagine us meeting in the middle and letting the leather ride for, 15 minutes or till one of us loses consciousness.
Oh, yeah, 100%. You boys, this is going to be such a fascinating fight for the fans, entertaining and scrap, because you boys are going to meet in the middle, you're going to scrap, you're going to throw heavy lever, and, you're both going to connect, right?
Yeah. So, You know, like I said, he's a fighter. If he gets touched, he doesn't cower away. If I get touched, I don't cower away or back up. So, you know, there's going to be two bulls meeting in the middle and see who can impose their will.
For me, I like to do this one. I call it legendary fights. Who would win? Steven Seagal or Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Man, Steven Seagal can't fight.
He taught Anderson Silva that jab
man,
kick.
He ain't teach Anderson Silva shit. That was just a marketing ploy. Van Damme, however, I think he's from Belgium, right? He's like a national champ, you know, kickboxer for real. Like he can fight, you know. He's fought for real in real life and competed competitively. Fought competitively. So man, I think the Van Damme wipes the floor with Steven Seagal.
GSP or Khabib?
Man, I think Khabib, actually. You know, I know that George St. Pierre is like way bigger than he is, but I just think if you look at like dominance, man, you know, we've rarely seen Khabib in trouble in there. You know, we saw Dan Hardy head kick. GSP dropped him. We've seen, you know, he lost to Matt Serra. You know, and I'm not, you know, throwing salt at GSP or whatever, but man, we've never even seen Khabib in trouble. And I think the GSP probably has a better overall game, but if they fought, I think the Khabib would be able to take him down. If they're the same size, you know, obviously, you know, you take the weight out of the equation. I just think that he's so dominant in what he does, and when he gets you there, nobody's getting back up. It's over with. You know, once he gets you down, even if you get back to your feet, you're going right back to the ground.
Godzilla or King Kong?
Man, I just don't see a lizard beating a mammal with an opposable thumb. So I'm going with King Kong.
Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
I know there's going to be some bullshit in the movie where neither one of them wins, just so they can run a sequel, or maybe they team up and become friends, or Mecha Godzilla comes in, so now they're teammates and they have to fucking, you know, kill the little 3-headed metal monster Godzilla thingy, Hydra, whatever it is. I think that's how it's gonna go. So, but there's no way that, I know Godzilla can shoot fire and stuff, but you know, Godzilla or King Kong can bob and weave and take the back, choke the neck.
He was working on his guillotine in camp too. I was seeing, man. He was out in Arizona too.
Got to.
X-Men or DC?
Man, DC trash, dog. X-Men all day.